Hello everyone, this is Calvin, Professor C here. If this is the first time you watch this channel is all about making new mortgage agent, making more money and faster. Now, today I'm going to teach you two tips that is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Stay tuned. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to save time. Now, time is money. Everybody knows that. In fact, time is more important than money because if you have time, you can make more money. But if you have money, you cannot make more time. So a lot of successful people value time more than money. Do you agree? Anyway, now first let me show you one of the software that we use as a team to save ourselves a lot of time. And this is called Evernote. So Evernote, right? So what is this? What is this software? Let me show you, okay? So as you can see, I just, randomly take a picture of some of the notes that, that pretend is important. Say that you have an offer from the agent, or say that you just see a client and then you just scribble some of the notes there, like, let me see. So, if you're like me, I always sometimes like to put down something like this, right? So that, in the future, I can remember what kind of deals it is and, when did I meet the client and all that stuff. So I usually scratch the notes on a notepad and, sometimes, and then when I do the deals, I will check back the notebook and then, I don't have to call back the client again. Now, what happened to that is a lot of the time I can't find a page on my notebook, or, I have a hard time finding it since the notebook is so big. So now that, I use this Evernote software, one of the best thing it is the search things, right? So remember, I have just, randomly take a picture of a note and see, I just take a picture of it. If you just take a picture in your cell phone and you try searching it, good luck. However, I don't remember a lot of this stuff, but I remember there's a logo, say Slate there. So I say, okay, let me find my notes. So I just type Slate here and bam, there is the notes, right? So it literally saved me a lot of time instead of flipping over my notebook. And everyone knows that if you have worked with me before, you know that I carry a big notebook all the time to write down a lot of different notes. That's a good practice, but the bad habit is I can't find the notes. That's a little bit of problematic, right? So ever since that I discovered this software, I literally can't stop using it. I have to use it at least once a day or something like that. Because this is so useful. I don't have to remember anything. I just remember one or two hints of what is on the note and I can find it. One thing that I also use this because, it's almost tax time. I don't know how many of you have already filed your tax. I have not, right? And, every year in April, when end of April is approaching, I have, I have insomnia. I can't sleep because, you know, it's tax time. I can't find my receipt. And you know what? Look at this. Right now, I have everything. I take a picture of it. I know where I have go and all that stuff, right? So, you know, when tax time comes and, you know, I can know, you know, how much to deduct the tax and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure my accountant would love me this year. So this is so good. This software can also sync it to your cell phone. You can download the Evernote apps, and it will sync to each other. Some of the stuff that I find say that, let me see. Okay. Say, okay, this one of the things, right? Federal budget 2019 highlight. So you see that I captured this notes and this website. I read this website and I say, oh my God, this is so useful. Normally you have to bookmark the website and, you know, you can't find it sometimes, right? And you may not remember anything, but what you can do here is, you know, say that you find a website that you like. Let me see. Maybe Google, and let's just say go to Toronto Star. And you just say, let's just say that, you know, you like this Jody Wilson thing there. And you say, oh my God, yeah, this is so important. How to lose your job. Wow, right? I don't know. I don't want to know that, but, you know, anyway. If you find this useful, you just click here. Okay, you see, I can clip the whole full page. I can just clip the article, you see, like, if it is full page is here, the whole page. If it is just article, it's just article. You know, I don't want to see the Toronto Star and all that. I can have a simplified article, you see? You see so much different. And then you can save it and save it in, you know, whatever folder it is in your Evernote, right? So this helped me a lot, like, you know, especially, you know, planning like a YouTube video like this. You know, I can show you some of the interesting article, or, you know, when I train my team on the mortgage side, you know, there's a federal budget or anything related that I find interesting, I can just clip it and then I can just show it to them very easily. So that's Evernote. There's a free version of it. It is free. Okay, and I'm still using the free version, so it is, you know, already I find it very interesting. I don't even need to upgrade. You can add tag to each of the notes. So say that you are working on a client's file and this is, you know, say you can tag this file as the most important client of my life, right? Then, you know, everything about that client you just tag there. So as to, you know, when it is time to do a refinance or do a deal for the client, you just search for that tag and you can find it. Now, another software that I want to show you, which is also very powerful, is actually a video conferencing software. It's called Appear.in. So, you know, I don't know you, but a lot of the time when I talk to the client and I say, oh, Mr. Client, can you bring me the T1 General? or the NOA, and then they will come back and say, what is NOA? Like, oh, notice of assessment, I don't know. It has been a year since I received that. I don't even remember how it looks, right? Or, you might want to say, oh, Mr. Client, can you show me, can you print me your last 3 months bank statement? And, every time they show up with their bank statement, it's always something wrong with it. Like they might have printed incorrect account that you want. They may have the payroll go into A account and then they print you 3 months bank statement for the B account, something like that. So some of the stuff that you want to communicate to the client, it's very difficult to just communicate over the phone. And so this helps me a lot. So when you go to appear.in, just sign up. It's free of charge, don't worry, right? So I already signed it up, right? So my room is called Calvin Chen, right? So as you can see, this is about to join in. This is me here. Normally, if I'm not doing the YouTube thing, my face will be showing up here. So it will be like something like this. So so you just call your client and say, you know what, Mr. Client, I know you might have a few accounts in, say, TD Bank, right? I don't want you to print the wrong statement for me. So why don't we do that? We log onto your online banking together and I tell you which one is which. So, and then you tell the client, right? Just go on any computer. Just go to the website and type in appear.in/Calvin Chen. And they will appear here, right? They will appear here. So their face. And then they will also have a share screen button like this. So once they click share screen, then you can actually see their screen. And then you can see, no, I want the second account. I want the second account, something like that, right? Or, they might have scanned their T1 General or something like that. Then you can say, okay, I don't want the 60 pages of T1 General. I just need the first 5 pages. But since you have rental property, I also need the statement of rental income. And they may have a hard time going through that 60 pages T1 General to find you the statement of rental income. And you can tell them, okay, this is what I want, right? If they have a self-employed business, you might have to, ask them for their statement of, business for self, the statement, and they may not know which one is which. Here, if they show you on the screen, then you can say, no, not this page. Yes, this page. No, I don't need this page. So they don't print you all this 60 to 70 pages of garbage and wasting paper, chopping down trees, making environment bad. All this stuff, these are bad stuff. And more importantly, it is wasting your time. Time is money, right? So, you might ask, right? There are so many, video conferencing software like Skype, like Zoom. You probably know more than I do. And why do I recommend using this? Because I find that this is one of the few software that you do not need to have the client download anything. So literally, he can just, he might be in the library and he can just log in and show you something so that both of you are looking at the same screen. Then, you can tell them, no, I want this, I want that, I don't want this, right? And this also has a, app on the cell phone, so you can also access it through the cell phone. So, literally, they don't have to do anything. They just type appear.in/Calvin Chan, then they will be here. Isn't that easy? And I think that is very important, because if I even have to teach my client how to use Skype or Zoom or this and that, how to come in my, my Zoom webinar room and all that stuff, if they are that sophisticated, then they may not, bring you the wrong T1 general, or they may already know which account to print me for the 3-month bank statement. But they are not, right? Some clients are not sophisticated in technology, and that's not their problem. We just, have a software that helps them very easily. You don't have to download anything. Just go to appeal.in/Calvin Chan. There, done. Would that help you, everybody? Leave some comments on it, right? If you find that this is helpful, okay? So again, this is free. This can, free up to 1 to 4 people. So I don't know, if you have a couple of clients, you can also do it. I don't think you need to use to do the conferencing with more than 4 people. So, I think this is more than sufficient, right? So I hope after today's, you guys would, learn some new software that you can use, and you can save some time, and in turn you can save some money. Saving money means making money, same thing. So I hope I make you some money today, and I will see you next week. Okay?